Hi there, Carrie here. Wow. Well, I could be coming on here to talk about the new moon or the lining up of the planets last night, which you couldn't see because they're all little planets and they only happen like it happens like right at sundown. And so unless you're sitting on a mountain looking at the horizon, or unless you're a flat earther, you're not going to see them. But something absolutely bizarre occurred to me as I realized, oh, we're into June already. And like my brain is still in like February and March. This time is going so fast. But get this, get this. I pulled up a calendar from 1974 because I graduated. I still can't believe this because I probably should pull it up again. I graduated from high school on Friday, June 7th, 1974. And I started court reporting school at the San Francisco Academy of Cinematographic Arts in San Francisco on that next Monday, June 10th, 1974. That was 50 freaking years ago. It's like, oh my God. Like, time flies when you're having fun. I can't believe that. I mean, it took me forever, it felt like, to get out of school. It was the hardest journey of my life. This has been the most rewarding thing I could imagine having done with my life, unless I'd been able, to bill out $800 an hour to do hypnosis back then and help people. Because actually, when I'm thinking about where I am in my career and my life right now, I love my machine. I love my job. I love reporting. And man, it pays the bills. But hypnosis, that feeds my soul. When I realize the things that I have conquered, well, I'm still working on stuff, but the things I conquered that were slamming me in the face in court reporting school, which led to delayed progress, which led to just existential doubt as to whether I could do this, if I deserved it. Who the hell did I think I was? Why did I ever start? What made me think I could finish? And why didn't they tell me how challenging it was going to be? How could they have ever told me how amazing it was going to be? For those of you who are just starting school, I want you to make a note of the day you started, because there will come a time when there are new students just starting school out there in some form or another, and they need to know. It might not have been 50 years since you started, but you did it. You got out. There's life after school. And I promise you, all the things they tell you in school, it's meant to make you be serious and buckle down and, take note of the fact that there are going to be things you need to learn once you're out in the field, but you take with you out into the field a confidence and a modicum of achievement and a phenomenal skill which will serve you well, not just in reporting, but in your life, reading people, committing to yourself, meeting deadlines, accomplishing things you didn't think were possible, and doing it brilliantly. Those students are going to need to know that you got out of school. You not only survived school, but you got out and you're thriving. And for all of you out there, if this is your story, that school was not easy, but you did it, I want you to share that story here in this magic group for court reporters, because sometimes it's just knowing what's possible for another human being that tells you, I deserve that too. If they can do it, I can do it. Honest to goodness, if I could do it, anybody could do it. You guys look at me now 50 years later, and I'm doing real time and rough drafts, and I marvel at how easy my job is some days. I also marvel at how could it be so challenging still on some days. But they say if you like your job 51% of the time, that's pretty amazing. Well, I love my job like 95% of the time. Who can beat that? Anyway, wish me congratulations on 50 freaking years since the day I started court reporting school. Now, I wouldn't actually get out and finish and get certified with my RPR until sometime in 1978. And then it would take me another 15 months, 3 more tests to pass the California CSR. So I was qualified and out working in California by July of 1979. It could have been so much sooner if I had stopped being my own worst enemy. I had stopped beating up on myself mentally. If I had stopped with the, I'm practicing, but I'm not getting anywhere, I'm pissed, and then I'd quit and I'd go do something else and I'd make some money and I'd come back and I'd think, but I really want to do this. I can't tell you how many times I did that until somewhere I just finally kicked myself in the ass and said, you are going to get out of school and pass this freaking test to get a license. Then you can decide if you don't like it and go do something else. But you're going to finish what you started, period. And I swear to you, it's last man standing. I was not, I mean, I worked hard, but I was not a good student. I was not one of those kids that just flew out of school and everything came easy to them. I worked my ass off, just writing and writing and writing and writing and writing, and finally just writing to movies, to songs, to music, to just to keep my fingers moving on that machine. I supposed to say that damn machine. That machine. It's been my best friend for these many years. And my journey through school, I can't describe it to you guys. It forged me. It made me in this crucible of failure and effort. It forged me into a version of me that I had no idea was in there. That's the journey. It's not just getting out and getting certified. It's becoming the person, doing the thing that you wanted to do. Wow. Congratulations to all you guys who are just starting your journey. I promise you, it will be worth it. Take care.